buena gente, bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Black Desert. Continuamos donde lo dejamos, este ya es el 24 y continuamos con nuestra querida Graja, que en este capítulo básicamente nos va a costar la vida en derrotar soldados sausanes, porque básicamente tienen un ejército del copón. Vamos a verificar en qué capítulo nos quedamos, por si acaso. 52% efectivamente. Como veis, vamos por el capítulo 6%. Vamos a ver si lo terminamos ya y seguimos nuestras aventuras.
Are you an adventurer? Welcome to the Stonetail Hills Ranch. What brings you all the way out here? Oh, you were asked to come here? So you're the one that we were told was coming. You must be so tired. And starving to boot. You should get yourself some garlic bread. This is the signature dish of our ranch. Nowhere else can compare. And they just made some fresh over there. We give them out to the traders and adventurers that come here. Help yourself. Isn't it great? We know how dangerous it can be to come here. So we try to take care of visitors however we can. To be honest, these desolate lands aren't the only reason why this place is so dangerous. Stone spiders as big as stoneback crabs live in these areas, and they attack anything that breathes. But the chief of Kusha village somehow tamed some stonehole spiders, and has made the village money with spider silk crafts. It's such a curious thing. How are they raising and breeding them? It's right over there. You can see for yourself. Stonehole spiders have deadly venom, so the poison glands are removed immediately upon capture. They're not dangerous at all. Wild stonehole spiders are still extremely dangerous. I told you before that we pull out the venom sacs when we capture them. They occasionally attack the ranch, so we must be careful. Let's see. Wait. Weren't there 4 cows here before? If a cow leaves this space at all, it might be killed by the wild stonehole spider's venom. Please, can you find our ranch's cow? It couldn't have gotten far. Whew, that could have been bad. It's a relief that it didn't wander off too far. I'm so happy you're all right. I'd like to invite you to Kusha village. Kusha village is across from the cave. Oh, and inside the cave is Rayon Lima.
Hey, shit.
Why are you here? Do you know this place is crawling with stone-hole spiders? Chakra invited you to Kusha village. Well, if she trusts you, then you are most certainly allowed in. But to get there, you will have to pass through the cave over there. Anyone well acquainted with stone-hole spiders and the geography of the cave will be fine. However, this is no place for first-time visitors on their own. No matter how strong you are, passing through this cave will be difficult. Please be well prepared before you head inside. I just said don't get in there. Well, I hope for your sake you're as strong as you think you are. Best of luck. I suppose I can guide you to the village. The stonehole crabs have a nest there. If left alone, they will wreak havoc. We must destroy the spiders' homes. Surely you must have been poisoned. But how are you unaffected by it? In front of us is their stronghold. Take utmost caution. Let's make our way out of the cave. At this rate, we will be out of this cave and at Kusha village in no time. A while back, my friend and I tamed wild rhinos, which are natural enemies of the stonehole spiders. We set up a village together afterwards. That's what we now call Kusha village. My friend became the chief, and I am now out looking for new resources for the village. I'm collecting some stonehole spider specimens, and I think I see a great sample over there. If you wouldn't mind helping me take a look at some of these. Fascinating. All kinds of household goods and relics are intertwined with dirt and spider silk. This cow was stolen from Stonetail. The venom inside can still be preserved. It could be a great use to the village. It looks like we've overstayed our welcome. can't keep stalling. We're becoming surrounded. Let us hurry.
Please, is someone there?
Did you hear? Someone is calling out for help. Sometimes adventurers who aren't as strong as you waltz in here and are overtaken by the spiders. It's risky, but we can't just abandon them. Come, follow me.
Please, save me. It hurts so much.
Oh dear. I must tend to their wounds. But it looks pretty bad. We must treat them before it is too late. Okay, looks like they're going to pull through. Thank you for your help. I've been able to stop the spread for now. But we must get them to the village. Reach the exit of the cave. We must rush back to the village and properly treat their wounds before they get any worse. Take your time and I'll meet you there. I wish to lead you there myself, but time is of the essence. Until then.
Voices the new guy. Well.
You arrived quickly. Did you encounter any difficulties on your way here? So that's what happened. Thank you for your assistance. There are only tame stonehouse spiders here, so you can relax. Before you arrived, I told the chief that an adventurer will be visiting us. He is probably waiting for you, so you can go meet the chief now if you like. The chief is across the bridge where they are making spider silk skeins.
So you're the adventurer who volunteered to help our village. I'm Adam Burney, the chief of this village. You look surprised, but who wouldn't be? A Rutum being chief of a village is crazy. Don't worry, everything I do is for the sake of the village. Well then, down to business. Help us as arranged, and we will absolutely make it worth your time. We'll ease you into it, of course. I know how much work it was just to come here. You see, spider silk is initially covered in mucus, quite sticky. That's why we cover it with a special solution and extract the spider silk from it. This keeps the spider silk from clumping together, creating thin, soft threads. Unfortunately, because the spider silk threads are so naturally soft, dust sticks on it quite easily. Thus, the sole job of many of us here is to shake the dust. As it is now yours, please help us shake the dust off the spider silk skeins and help keep them clean. Oh, excellently done. The skeins look immaculate. We have numerous small tasks like this to be done. Once these are finished, I will have a much more important task for you to do. Up there you'll find a child selling seeds. Her name is Illin Rage. She wanted me to send you to her when you arrived. She is a bit on the fussy side, but she is kind nonetheless, and would really benefit from your help.
Oh, you're that adventurer! Welcome! You're just in time, too. Lend me a hand. I'm Illin Rage. I'm the best spider silk extractor in the village. Nay, the world. Selling seeds is just my side job. Doesn't mean I don't like it, though. You're looking like a busy bee around here, so I called you over here to help me with these flowers. I'm a seed merchant, but there's nothing around here except stones and weeds. Nobody would consider me a seed merchant in a place like this. That's why I've decided to try and plant flowers. I'll give you some sunflower seeds. Try finding a good place to plant them. Wait! That place is too far from me. How are people going to know that they are my sunflowers? There are a lot of great places over here. Wow, I thought an adventurer would have a good eye for this sort of thing, but boy was I wrong.
Men rush to war.
Well, at least some part of my vision is becoming reality. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that Itasha Talome is waiting for you. She's the general goods vendor of this village. She's right across the bridge. Get going.
I heard from the chief. You are the adventurer who has come to help out our village, correct? Before that, though, how are you feeling? Are you hurt anywhere? I can't believe they didn't send you to me straight away. Our lands are unique, to say the least. An increase in visitors has meant many more Stonehole spider-related incidents. Their venom is extremely potent, and while we have an antidote, it must be treated quickly. But somehow, you seem okay. I'm sorry to bother, but if you could procure some wild grass and herb grass, I need to make more antidote for my patients. Much obliged. They are common enough, but no journey outside is safe these days. This should be enough for a while. Thank you. I can save a lot of people with this. I'm also trying to bring back an old dish of our village that uses Stonehole spiders as the main ingredient. I had originally made it as a solution to domesticated Stonehole spiders that could no longer make silk. Many villagers balked at the look of it, but it was so juicy and flavorful it became quite the hit.
I wanted to try serving it alongside a desert crab to grow awareness of it. The two meats actually go quite well together, but desert crab is already extremely popular and hard to get a hold of. I've heard about how strong you are, though. If you could catch some desert crabs at Mediah shore, that would be fantastic.
Onishika Lushas. Well, Ninasois. Sedert Krausch. A nice Sedert Krausch.
Who do you think you are? Those are our desert crabs. Put that down. It's mine. You are an evil, bad, terrible person for taking our desert crabs as you please. What? Your first time, huh? Let me break it down for you. Here at the Mediah shore, you don't take our desert crabs! Not everyone can handle desert crabs, you know. They are precious cooking ingredients. And I suppose I must educate you, since it's your first time here. You want to catch desert crabs? You'll have to pay the right price to try. Silver, or anything else that makes the owner happy. Just a billion trillion silver should do. I'll give you a discount if you catch more. Natural. See what happens when you use your powers for good? Keep going, please. Desert crabs are prized ingredients. Chefs would die for a chance to cook with these. This is a good place to set up shop. Don't forget about desert stone crabs. Can you remember all that? But if people like you just run around and catch all these crabs willy-nilly, they will go extinct, and extinction is bad for business. That's why I've given myself the sacred job of limiting who hunts for the crabs here. My qualifications? You dare to question me? I am the only reason these crabs are flourishing in the way that crabs do. Oh, great. You made me annoyed, and now I'm thirsty. I must now find more drinking water. Hard to find, you know. How lucky you are I have my water purifier. It turns the seawater into drinking water. I'd explain how it works, but we both know that'd be a waste of time. Just bring some seawater to me. Put the water in here, give it a shake, and you're done. Want to give it a try? All the more for me, then. Have you had your fill? These crabs are doing my poor feet in! I am so over these bad crabs! Thank you for doing as you were supposed to. Quite the harvest today. You must be hungry after using all that power. I guess I can reward you with a specialty stoneback crab dish. Stoneback crab dishes take a long time to prepare, so we have to make sure we have enough firewood. Since I'm doing all the cooking, surely you can fetch us some firewood. What wonderful texture! How was I able to make it so perfectly? All that's left is to take every silver there. Well, what? Mind your business, and enjoy this perfect dish I made for you.
I found you, swindler! Your days as the fake media short owner are over!
No, you are mistaken. Hold on, let's talk this out.
Adventurer, you've returned. I have been waiting for you. Don't tell me those are all desert crabs you brought back with you. But the shore is protected. How did you... Doesn't matter. This is amazing. My mouth is watering already. With this, I'm sure Stonehole spider dishes will be famous again in no time. Oh, right. And I think the chief was looking for you earlier. Head over when you're feeling up to it. Take a look around.
I've been looking for you. Ah, that's right. You were helping Natasha with her feast by catching some desert crabs. Excellent work. Those crabs can be dangerous. If you're that capable, then I think I can entrust this next task to you. Of course, I didn't purely ask you here to help with our daily chores. Take a look at the protection request letter in that box over there. It will give a much more thorough explanation than I can. North of this village is the Sausans, a savage and cruel insurgent group. They are losing ground against Altanova's army, so they're pillaging nearby villages to get by. Ours was one of them. They raided our village and took off with all the food and money they could find. I want to ask the Soma outpost for protection, since they're fighting Sausans themselves. But even they might not be enough. We need all the strength. Please, help us stop the Sausans, for the sake of Mediah. Thank you. I knew we could rely on you. The Soma outpost sits right under the Sausans' noses. They're fearless. If you follow the path above and go up, you will see a base with stone walls. Please, deliver the protection request letter to Narava Rakum, the leader of the Shroud Knights.
Hey! Over here! Please help us! Phew! You have our thanks. We are the Shroud Knights of the Sanma outpost. Our base is just over there. We were scouting the area when we got attacked. We have to keep a constant watch for stonehole spiders and the Sausans. They're able to attack our base at a moment's notice. 2 of us are injured. We can't afford to be attacked again. But we need to get them back. Help us escort us back, and we will repay you. Will not go unnoticed. But what brings you to this place? Thousands are trying to take us out. You could help make all the difference. We are honored you come. Our fallen comrades did not do so in vain. We've arrived. Ashamed as we are in having difficulty traveling this short of a distance. That may have been it for some of us if you had not come to help. I'd never want to watch another comrade die out here.
Those who have not been identified cannot enter.
That is one of our sentries. She does her job well. I'll go and explain the situation to her. Open up! We have injured! And the adventurer here helped us come back in one piece.
I see. Thank you, adventurer, and forgive me. Giving anyone attacks by the Sausans have become so frequent, it has us all on edge. We are constantly having to balance our defenses and treat the injured. Have you really come to join our fight? Then you must meet with Narava Rakum, our leader. She should be in the center of the base, training the soldiers.
The Sausans are our enemies. We must wipe them out, for the sake of Mediah's safety. Please, we are in the middle of training. What is it? A letter from the chief of Kusha? It must be urgent. Letter, please. You will be helping us defeat the Sausan soldiers. Yes? Can't say how helpful you'll be. The Sausans once ruled over all of Mediah. They are masters in both the geography and tactical prowess. Our situation is grim. I need you to please be exactly as capable as I hear you are, or you will only get in the way. Sausans are natural-born masters of combat. Swords, bows, even artillery. Meeting them head-on in battle is suicide. And their average tactician would likely be a master in our ranks. We cannot even call this an impasse. We desperately need help. Lady Sarma Anin chose me to lead the most talented of the Shroud Knights to form this detachment. But we are simply not enough. Altanova offered support to quell this Sausan uprising. But supplies take forever to arrive, and military aid is apparently out of the question. You're all that we have. Take a look around, and let me know what you think of the situation. This is our reality. Our soldiers are dying. Go up for a better vantage point and look around. Danger is all around us. Our base is currently right in front of the Sausans. Despite this being our base, you are not safe anywhere, not even for a moment. Do you really wish to test yourself against the Sausans? I would urge you to reconsider. But if you trust your abilities this much, I will as well. Please, come with me. I have an urgent matter to attend to involving the Sausans. Forgive me for being hesitant to throw you to the wolves so quickly. I didn't want to add you to our list of casualties. The Sausans are fierce, but logical. They have nowhere to go. The sea lies behind them, and our base in front. Our goal isn't their destruction, but to ultimately unite with the rest of us in Altanova. The Sausans ruled Mediah before. If we give them a political foothold and garner their support, the royal family of Mediah may have a future yet. But the Sausans respect strength above all else. We must show them that we are equals in their eyes. That is the plan, anyway. Food has arrived at the training grounds. Shall we go? I have to remind our more studious soldiers to never skip a hot meal. Just over on the other side, the Shroud Knights are fighting the Sausans. A line has more or less been established between both sides. If that line is crossed on either side, war breaks out. Care to see where that line is? From there you can decide what you want to do. Would you believe the Sausons near the base here are the grunts? Even their worst are formidable. If only we could show them that we do not wish to fight. I hope I don't worry you. Schultz also wished to unify the Sausons. Things were heading in the right direction. But that changed after Schultz died. But you can only speak your enemy's language. Thanks to you, we finished faster than I thought. That was simply remarkable. We still have more to learn. They're building an outpost nearby.
Pues vamos a ir dejándolo por aquí y continuaremos en el próximo capítulo. Espero que os haya gustado y como siempre, pórtense mal.